Hey there, legends! I'm Fernando Polti, your ace up the sleeve for launching gambling games that don't crash, scam, or get you banned before the first bonus round. I've broken more Unity builds than your cousin's Minecraft server in a lightning storm. And yes, I've patched jackpot bugs at 3 a.m. con empanadas y desesperación. Today, we're going all in how to build a gambling game that's fun, fair, and legally playable. From compliance landmines to tech stack drama, this is your crash course to not going broke with spinning fruit. You ready? Vamos! Let's start with the holy trinity of gambling games. Studios, aggregators, and operators. You, developer legend, are the chef, cooking up volatile math models, spicy bonus rounds, and that perfect RTP souffle. Aggregators? Think Uber Eats. They move your masterpiece across global casinos without burning it. And operators are the restaurants. Flashy, licensed, and sometimes rocking 2008 web design. Now here's the catch. Everyone takes a cut. Operators grab the biggest slice, aggregators charge for delivery, and you get what's left, which can still be a juicy chunk if your game spins well in volume. Pro tip, don't try to be the operator unless your dream includes tax forms, KYC headaches, and 3 a.m. support tickets. Let aggregators do the heavy lifting while you focus on making a game players actually want to play. That's not just efficient, that's how you stay sane. Compliance, the ultimate buzzkill for every dev who's ever said, it compiles, ship it. Before a single spin goes live, your game has to pass through labs like GLI, BMM, or Icogra, the TSA of gambling code. They don't care how flashy your bonus round is. If your RTP math is off, they'll send you back with a smile and a 40-page rejection report. They'll rip through your payout tables, RNG, and simulate thousands of rounds hunting for exploits you didn't even know were there. Survive that, and it's regulator time. UK, Malta, Nevada, each one with their own rulebook and monk-like obsession with detail. Hi, Germany, and your 5-second spin delay. And don't forget responsible gaming tools, session limits, reality checks, and pop-ups basically screaming, "You are not invincible, champ." Is it glamorous? Not even close. Is it mandatory? Absolutely. No compliance, no license, no launch, just another game rotting in your almost made it folder. Got a game idea? Great. But before you crown yourself the next gambling visionary, ask if it's actually good, or just something your uncle pitched after 2 beers and a bad run on Buffalo Gold. This is where market research saves lives and budgets. Check what's hot in live casino lobbies. Mythology again? Fruit symbols still refusing to die? Crash games with identity crisis? Study the hits, but don't copy. Remix, add a twist. Alien pirate cats stealing jackpots? Weirdly, that might work. But the key is the hook. If you can't pitch it in a sentence, it's not a concept, it's a PowerPoint in denial. And when you've got something, test it. Not with your broke best friend, with real users. Watch what clicks and what bores. Build for someone specific, not everyone. If your idea flops, good. Fail fast before it costs you 6 months and your sanity. That's how pros operate, not slot dreamers chasing unicorns. Let's talk tech, where your slot dreams either come to life or die in a frozen Chrome tab. Rule number 1. HTML5 is king, fast, light, runs on everything short of a toaster. Pair it with Phaser or Pixie.js for smooth rendering. Want 3D drama? Use Unity, but don't get flashy just for LinkedIn Cloud. And for the love of logic, don't throw Unreal at a fruit slot. Presentation matters. Slick visuals, juicy animations, and sound design that screams dopamine, not silent suffering. Programmer art? No, budget a real artist. And under the hood, your math model and RNG are everything. Mess up the balance and you either bore players or bankrupt yourself. Pro tip, don't roll your own RNG unless you moonlight as a cryptographer. Use certified libraries, seed them right, and pray no one can reverse engineer your randomness. Because regulators will test it. And if it's even slightly sketchy, your game's not launching, it's vanishing. Integration, the unsexy make or break moment no one brags about on LinkedIn. It's where your game either launches like a rocket or blows up like a burrito in a microwave. Every platform is a new beast. Some offer clean APIs, others hit you with ancient XML held together by duct tape and despair. Miss one field or delay a response, and boom, trust lost, players pissed, and a 1-star review tattooed on your soul. This isn't about pretty graphics. It's back-end clockwork. If wins don't credit instantly, or bets vanish into the void, congrats. You're now starring in a support ticket nightmare. Golden rule, start testing early. Simulate chaos, handle disconnects. And for the love of all that spins, write readable logs. When it works, it's seamless magic. When it doesn't, welcome to integration hell. Time for the real gamble, your budget. Development eats 30-40% right out the gate, whether it's a dev team or you mainlining Red Bull at 3 a.m. Art and sound, another 20-30%, especially if you want animations that don't look like clip art, and audio that actually slaps. Then come the certification fees, paying labs to slap your game with a rejection sticker in 5 jurisdictions. And don't forget the budget goblins, integration fees, localization nightmares, AWS bills, and post-launch patches for the next iPhone update. Pro tip, whatever number you've got, pad it by 15% at least. That's your oh crap fun. And if you're solo, don't cut corners on the big stuff like RNG or math logic unless you want to accidentally mint a millionaire and become a cautionary tale. Budget smart or budget twice. Think you'll launch your game in 3 months? That's cute. Even a basic 5x3 slot, no dragons, no llamas, no drama, takes 4 to 6 months if the stars align. The second you add bonus games, 12 languages, or custom features, your timeline inflates faster than a crypto scam in a bull run. You've got 5 real phases: concept, assets are dev, QA, certification, and integration. Rush 1 and you're building a slot machine on spaghetti code. QA isn't a formality. It's weeks of bug hunting and praying GLI doesn't find your undocumented math hack. Integration is never plug and play. It's plug, test, cry, repeat. Pro tip, always pad your schedule. Under-promise, over-deliver. Because nothing ruins a launch quite like finding out your free spins are giving away mortgages thanks to a decimal you forgot. Let's talk mistakes. The kind that turn your game into a cautionary tale. First up, ignoring compliance. No, you can't weekend warrior your way through certification. Labs like GLI will shred your game if the RNG is off or your RTP math looks like a panic-induced scribble. Launch without it, and best case, crickets. Worst case, you are blacklisted and stuck in crypto casino purgatory. Next mistake, overcomplicating your math. Sure, you're excited, but no one wants a slot game that requires a physics degree. If players can't get it in 30 seconds, they bounce. Keep it simple, sharp, and fun. And finally, skipping QA. It worked on my machine is how horror stories start. Your players use real phones with real bugs on real shaky Wi-Fi. Test on devices with humans in the wild. Because one glitchy spin paying out 10x can turn your launch into a lawsuit. Test like your name's on the payout. First things first, your game better be fun. Sounds obvious, right? But you'd be shocked how many devs get lost in the compliance maze or buried in payout math and forget they're building entertainment. If the gameplay doesn't make someone want to spin again, not once, but over and over, no tech stack, shiny UI, or at budget will save you. Strip it down and be honest. Would you play your own game more than once? If the answer's no, don't launch. Reboot. Second, keep it fair. You're building a game, not running a back alley hustle. If you rig the math so hard the player has zero shot, they'll bail faster than you can say RTP. Gamblers are sharp. Forums, reviews, and social media will expose you instantly if your game reeks of scam. Build a transparent model, advertise honestly, and give players at least a chance, because trust leads to retention. And that's the real long game. Finally, start small, stay smart, and actually listen. Your first game probably won't be a hit, and that's fine. Launch something simple. Validate it, then evolve. When people play it, pay attention, especially to the ones who rage quit, find bugs, or give real feedback. That's your goldmine. Building games isn't about getting it perfect on day one. It's about learning fast, fixing faster, and showing up better next time. That's how you build not just games, but a real career. Alright amigos, that's your crash course in building gambling games without losing your mind, your money, or your Monday nights to bug fixes. You now officially know more than most devs still trying to publish slots from their basement with zero QA. Just remember, make it fun, keep it fair, and respect the dark art of integration. I'm Fernando Polti, your friendly neighborhood gambling game wizard. Catch you after the next deploy. Bring caffeine, leave the spaghetti code, and may your jackpots be juicy, your RNGs uncrackable, and your bills blessed by the dev gods themselves.